From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Andy Pages. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
The pitch. Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rojas under it. And there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Will Smith.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Shohei Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 strikes.
This to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Into center and a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And there's a ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So the Dodgers leave one. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill in this one, Walker Buehler. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And the 1-0. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Turner awaiting a 3-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Full count.
Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That one catches the zone. 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Big knock there to keep the inning alive, and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. A little bit high. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. Harp with 2 away. Right-hander kicks, deals.
3 balls, 1 strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And here it comes. Fly ball down the line. Hayward on his way over. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Scoreless after. And we're back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Nola back to work. Foul ball there. The 0-2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got it by him for the K.
Batting 5th.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Nola He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Harper takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jason Hayward. No score here in the second. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now here is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And a pitch. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
Batting 6th, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Late on that fastball. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Two outs, base is empty. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hayward under it. He makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the power speed combo. Andy Pages. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the right-hander deals.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
To the right side. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Miguel Vargas.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
One down, base is empty. That catches the outside corner. It's 2-2. And right back to the mound. The throw to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that's down and away. Shohei Ohtani waits on deck. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Rojas goes 6'1", hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pajes makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shohei Ohtani. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot.
Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Go ahead, run on base. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He powers that one out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And a pitch. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that. Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career. Just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a 1-1. There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one to first. A sliding stop. Harper over to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So digging in, Jason Hayward. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Whit Merrifield.
The designated hitter, Whit Merrifield.
Buehler back to work. High fly ball out towards left field. Hernandez reaching back towards the wall. Caught just shy of the wall.
The first baseman, number 3, Ryan.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Harper at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. That one drifts inside. Next pitch is downstairs. 1 down, bases empty. That one hit to right. Hayward drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Flied to right his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. The pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Gets the call. 2-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Left-hand hitter waits. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. And the batter now, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Vargas takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. That's down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading up
fifth.
for the
JT
Phillies,
Realmuto
the
steps
catcher,
in.
JT Real
The pitch. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
No ball.
Well, these Phillies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Definitely
Now
made him
back,
chase a little
left
bit
fielder,
out of the zone right there. I don't think
Brendan.
that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Marsh in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side. Makes a sliding stop. The throw in there safely.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's Alec Bohm. And that's outside. Marsh, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. On the ground, could be two. The throw to second, onto Freddie. Double play. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's Mookie Betts. Betts, in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That clips the corner. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember who was DHing for the Angels at the time?
Oh, Boo, come on now. How can you forget a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols?
You're good.
Thank you.
In the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he chases a high fastball there.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the second baseman.
The
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Ball one there. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And that just misses. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
And here is Johan Rojas. That misses. Ball 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses. 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Turner now. His righty-lefty splits there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Buehler looked to first. Rojas back in on a dive. Man at first, 1 away. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. He's been a great free agent sign. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Harper in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That hits the dirt. Now 1-2. Ripped to short. They take the force out. Third out. Phillies leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. The batter now will be Will Smith. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Now a check swing, but he held up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here comes Max Muncy, 1 for 2. Just a weak fly ball this time. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And another ball. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now, Nick Castellanos. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Righty to the plate. That's outside. Going to count 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So the tying run at second. And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Walker Buehler will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, J.P. Fireisen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brusdar Graterol appears to be getting loose. Kelly, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's in the dirt. And the pitch. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
The batter, number 5.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that's too high.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
A bunt, and it's popped up. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Johan.
And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 on, 2 outs.
No.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Trey Turner on deck for the Phils. In there at the knees for a strike. Two outs. Strike on the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Michael Rucker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Leading off, Jason Hayward, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The wind to kick the pitch. Inside, just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Strom also getting ready. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And he deals.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth.
Now batting, the second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The pitch. That one in there across the letters. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips. That just misses. And now it's even 1-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Merrifield up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And another ball.
Full count.
Here comes a 3-2. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you out from 100-something feet away. But somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
And now here is Harper. Infield shifted to the pull side. Ground ball to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. Harper retired. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And they trail it here 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Strom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Mookie to hit.
For the Dodgers.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
As the lefty gets to work, there's a strike. Strom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. And Mookie takes
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ohtani batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. One-run game, bottom 9. Heading down the line. But it's just foul. Got him! A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
And fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
One down, Phillies down a run. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And here it comes.
Ball.
Good to get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense.
Goes down looking.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh.
No, that's a ball.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
To the right side. On the run, throw to first. And that is the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1.